Hare Krishna, Namaste, Chapter 9, entitled as Rajavidya Rajaguhyam. Slokas 32 and 33, Part 2. Maṁ hi pārtha vyapāśritya epi syuḥ pāpa-yonayaḥ striyo vaiśyās tathā śūdrās tepi yānti parāṁ gatim kim punar brāhmaṇāḥ puṇyā bhaktā rājarṣayas tathā anityam asukhaṁ lokam imaṁ prāpya bhajasva. O son of Partha, those who take shelter in me, though they be of lower birth, women, vaiśyās, and śūdrās, can attain the supreme destination. How much more this is of the righteous brāhmaṇas, the devotees, and the saintly kings. Therefore, having come to this temporary miserable world, engage in loving service unto me. There are few ways we can understand these slokas without any contradiction or confusion. Number one, to see Krishna speaks about four separate independent categories of people. When Krishna says pāpa-yonayaḥ, striyo, vaiśyās, tathā, śūdrās, there are four. One is lower born, sinful ones. Another one is women. Next is vaiśyās, and then śūdrās. So we get four in numbers. Or another way of seeing this is combining the pāpa-yonayaḥ to each of the three. Pāpa-yonayaḥ striyo, pāpa-yonayaḥ vaiśyās, and then śūdrās separately. The first one is easy to understand. There is no much of argument there if we take it separately. In Srimad Bhagavatam, there are castes which are mentioned which doesn't fall into the varnashrama system. Brāhmaṇas, kshatriya, vaiśyās, and śūdrās. They are much lower than these varnashrama system. Kirāta, hunandra, pulinda, pulkasha, ābhīra, shambha, yavanaha, kashadayaha, yenyacha pāpayad apāśrayāśrayaha, sudhyanti tasmai prabhavishnave namaha. This is from Bhagavatam. It says Kirāta, Huna, Andhra, Pulinda, Pulkasha, Abhira, Shambha, Yavana, and many more who are addicted to sinful acts. Even those outcasted people who are very much addicted for performing sinful acts can be purified by taking shelter of Krishna. If these low-born ones, outcasted, who doesn't fall into varnashrama system, they themselves can attain Krishna by surrendering to Krishna, then what to speak about women, vaiśyās, and śūdrās? And more so ever, we can understand the brāhmaṇas and kshatriyas. There's no question or doubt when it comes to brāhmaṇas and kshatriyas, because they are already in the righteous path. So that's one way of understanding what Krishna says here. And the second viewpoint is if we combine the pāpa-yonayaḥ, which with each of those mentioned right after that, then what Krishna is saying is not condemning the race, the woman race or Vaishya race or the Shudra race. Rather, what Krishna is saying is these class of people are restricted to perform a traditional way that has been mentioned in the Vedas by following karma yoga, jnana yoga, bhakti yoga. They cannot perform everything that's mentioned in this sequential process. It is true, Trivarnikas are allowed to follow the Vedas, which includes Vaiśyās, but the Vaiśyās are also restricted in performing certain yaga like Satra yaga, and for that reason they are included here. In the Varnashrama system, each one has their roles and responsibilities. By following their roles and responsibilities as per their birth, they can certainly and gradually progress in the path of spirituality. Therefore, a man has his own rules and dharma to follow. The woman has their dharma to follow, and each one support each other in the path of spirituality. Striyo, the women, are meant to take care of the family affairs, and they are engaged in, when they get engaged in austerities like men, that will impact their daily services to the family members. The women are supposed to get up before rest of the family members gets up and start preparing necessary household things and whatever is needed for her husband to worship the deities, do any ritual religious acts. So she prepares everything for her husband in this way. She assists the families, the children and the elders in the house, and finally she goes to bed after all the members are gone to the bed, to make sure everything is done for the day. This is the traditional way the Vedic system works. And men are meant to perform karma, jnana, bhakti yoga, and the women are meant to perform the household activities, which is very important for the family to continue in the right direction. Another reason that women are restricted or not able to perform the ritual that's mentioned in the Vedas, it is only meant and can be performed by men, is because this yaga yajna of an householder should be performed every day. The pujas, the yajnas, that is the fire sacrifice, has to be performed on a regular basis. That cannot be stopped because it is Saturday or Sunday. It cannot be stopped for any reasons. Whereas when it comes to women, there are certain days that they need a break. They need rest because of their physical body disposition. So that puts a restriction on them to continue or do anything to do on a daily basis. So what we are seeing here is the traditional method where the women, śūdrās or any low-born are not allowed to perform the karma, jnana, bhakti. It is meant for brāhmaṇās and kshatriyas, where they approach a spiritual master, they learn the Vedas and then practice karma, jnana yoga and bhakti yoga, keeping bhakti as the mean to attain the Supreme Lord. This is how the whole caste system works. Maṁ hi pārtha vyapāśritya येऽपि स्युः पापयोनयः striyo vaiśyās tathā śūdrās teऽपि yānti parāṁ gatim किं punar brāhmaṇāḥ puṇyā bhaktā rājarṣayas tathā anityam asukhaṁ lokam imaṁ prāpya bhajasva. Namaste. Hare Krishna.